either make whatever I'm doing a little smaller, more manageable, or I ask for help. Don't be ever afraid to ask for help. Like whether it's your family, group, friends, people, other people will really make your life easier.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I have a lot of teammates, coaches. I have a really big family that I can really fall back on. So whenever things not going your way, kind of fall back a little.
Cool. How about you, Sarah? What question do you got for Thirst?
I don't have a question yet. I'm still absorbing, listening. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. How about you, Jaquel?
I was still kind of like Sarah, but I guess the question would be, I mean, you're in sports, so a big thing is competition and hierarchy. How do you stay even keel while also still kind of chasing the next tier, the next level that you want to get to?
Even keel, you talking about emotionally or like just like or physically? Like how do I stay even keel with my temper or what?
Yeah, your competition. He's saying.
I just say,
go ahead.
Psychologically, mindset wise, like you there's a next tier for you to get to, and you can observe it, but you also know that you're grateful for where you're at, but trying to move to the next level. So where you at, like mindset wise, through that process?
You just gotta keep your goal in mind. Don't look too far ahead. Don't get ahead of yourself, but keep your goal written down. I always write them down. Keep them written down. Your big picture written down, and you just gotta focus on the process of achieving that. It's not going to happen quick, but just every day, just chip at it every day. Just try and chip at it. So, but
what's your morning routine?
My morning routine, when in season, off season. See, off season.
I want to hear it both. I want to hear in season and I want to hear off season. What's your routine?
Well, off season now. I usually roll out of bed at like 9. I'm living with my girlfriend. We usually go for a walk, take our little dog for a walk, and we juice and make breakfast. Then I go for a run. No, but that's my morning routine. I juice and make breakfast, and then I go for exercise.
Do you write down your goals?
I like going for a walk. What do you mean, for the day?
Yeah, like, do you write down your goals in general? Like, what self-development? Like, because I'm curious. Because, like, honestly, you're probably I got 2 friends that are in the NFL, but you're the only one that gives me the time of day. And I'm always so curious. Like, I know sports is different. Like your mentality has to be like push, motivation, like giving it all you got when you have to do it. I guess our success is kind of different from yours too. That what we want to have. We all want to be like business owners. We all want to be entrepreneurs. We want to start our own brand. So with us, it's more like we got to stay in order with what we do, and we're consistently self-developing, self-growing. So, like, what would you say that you do that is personal development routines, or do, like, athletes even work on that? Is their main goal, like, I just work on making sure I know how to catch the football, smacking guys, and just working out? Like, do you guys practice on personal development? Is that, like, a big thing that comes into play when you're in a room with competition that is better than you? Like, how was it? Have you ever played against the Patriots?
Yeah, I have.
How was that feeling? Like,
it's not that they were better than you. That's one thing. I don't think anybody's better than me. I got the most confidence you can have. Like, I know my ability. I might not be as strong, fast, or big as somebody, but I know, man to man, I don't like to lose. I don't like losing one-on-one matchups. But sometimes mentally, and that's what the Patriots are good at. They're good at out coaching and out scheming players, and that's how we felt when we played them. But,
man, you played against Tom Brady, dude. Like, were you like even like a little intimidated? Like, nothing. You like, how was that? Like, I can't even imagine it. Like, to walk out on a field, you're on you're on an NFL field. Like, you got hundreds of thousands of people watching you on TV in the stadium, and then you got freaking Tom Brady, like, right, throwing against you. Like, what do you do? Like, what did you do with that feeling? Like, how was that?
You can't stop him. On top of that, you can't stop him. That's crazy.
Yo, D, I got a question for you. How do you deal with pressure and like in tough situations? Yeah.
Just take deep breaths. It's like I've been in some pressure, some high pressure situations. I've been in fourth and short on a Monday night game. Like, I've been in situations like that, but it's just you gotta just take a deep breath. You gotta take a deep breath and just when things don't start going your way, you just gotta fall back on your fundamentals and the small things. Focus on the small things instead of trying to win the game or try to be successful overnight. You just gotta focus on the small things.
Yeah.
The fundamentals.
What about you, Juan? Do you got a question?
It's kind of hard for me to because my football world and corporate world's like two different things, but it's like
I feel like it collides in a way because what we're all trying to do, we're all trying to chase our dream. You know what I mean? And just because your dream was football doesn't mean that it still was a dream that you had to chase. You know what I mean? You still had to put in work. You still had nights where you had to question yourself, is this worth it? Like, Shannon and KJ have seen me cry like a little baby. I got weeks on end where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And then I got weeks where I'm like, let's go. I got this, you know? So, like, it's a crazy feeling, but it's always the fact that you keep your eye on the prize. And I think, like, with you, the reason why I wanted to reach out to you, not only because I knew, like, yo, he'll give me the time of day, he'll hear me out. It's more like I always knew that you were an underdog. You know what I mean? Like, that feeling must be amazing. Like, you were the underdog in our football team. Like you said, Tony Grimes had that shine, and it was kind of more like the rabbit and the snail story. Like, the rabbit's going, and he thinks he got it. And the snail's like, don't worry, like, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna make it happen. Or is it the hare? Whatever it is, but you guys get what I'm saying. The point is, like, with him, he had that big shine of, hey, the big Tony Grimes. And then he ended up being the one to go to UM. And then he ended up being the one to go to the NFL. So to me, it's kind of like you were against the odds and you still got to, like, live your reality. Like, every single day you're living your reality. Like, us, like, we're trying to get to our dream to make it a reality. We're not living that every day. So, like, to you, it may be like, oh, I'm just playing football. But to me, and, like, I don't know about all you guys, that's to me like, dude, like, you're in the fucking NFL and you're 26 years old. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. What would you say is your most, like, your biggest accomplishment, like, since you got in the league, like, that you're most proud of? Even if it comes to stats, the point is to let you guys all know that this dreamer made his dream real. You know what I mean?
My biggest, honestly, I feel like I've done a lot of cool things on the field, but I feel like my biggest accomplishment was being a homeowner. Like, I just bought some property, and I'm like, dang, after everything, I've been doing everything and playing football, and I won good games, won big games, but none of them gave me that gratification as to becoming a homeowner. And I've never done that. Like, I grew up in the projects. I grew up pretty bad. Then I had to clean up to play football and be a better person. But, yeah, being a homeowner was probably my biggest accomplishment. Gave me a good feeling.
What did you think about the move from OBJ?
Oh, man, it's going to be a problem. There's going to be some problems, man.
That's funny.
Yeah,
now, my question is, what did you, because, like, we all, like, I always talk to business owners and they always gloat about what they got. Like, oh, the guy that we were speaking about last week, he kept talking about, like, you got to picture what you want so you can get the funds for it. So he kept saying, like, oh, I got an Escalade and I got a nice ass house, but I got this because I know how much this bill is and I know that I got to grind like I got this bill. Now, me, I know that when I really touch, like, my first million, like, I'm not even thinking about myself. Like I'm thinking about, oh, I can't wait to do this for my mom. I can't wait to do this for this person. I can't wait to do that. What was like the smartest thing you did with your money when you came into a lot of money? And you don't got to tell us how much money, but like, what was the smartest thing you did with your money? And what was like probably the most dumbest investment that you've done with your
What was the smartest thing? I would say probably investing into my 401k and buying a home was probably two smartest things to set me up for a long time. And the dumbest thing was, let me see, what did I do? I bought a diamond pendant necklace. I thought it was the nicest thing to ever buy, because the story behind it, my family's from Bahamas, and my cousin gave me a huge $5 coin, that had Queen Elizabeth. It was a Bahamian currency coin, and I brought it here, and I took it to a jeweler in Detroit, and I had him put diamonds all the way around it. Oh my goodness, I spent like $15,000 on that thing. And then,
how many times do you wear it?
I wore it like 4 times and I lost it. I don't know where it is.
What?
So that's probably the dumbest thing. Like materialistic things. That was guys showing me like materialistic things. Like that's never been my strongest suit. Like I've never been the guy to try to keep up with having the freshest shoes, the freshest. I always wanted to accomplish my goals and make my family proud and take care of my family, instead of like buying. Like if I hit the lotto again, I'll probably wouldn't buy a Ferrari or anything. Like still, like I would want to buy more property. That's I feel like I'm not into it.
I think you should join in on what we follow. Grant, with what the position you're in, I think all of us would probably invest in property. We would probably put a lot of investments and a lot of things that we want to be open-minded to that Grant always talks about. You definitely have an opportunity where like you can take your money and excel with it. You said you put your money in a 401k account. I don't know if anyone else agrees. I think that's one of the dumbest things that you can do because it's such slow interest. And really it's not, you could do so much more with your money, like property. Like if you're already getting into property, I think that you should continue to get into property and learn more about investing in property, because that's where the money's at right now, honestly. And if you were to listen to one of Grant's webinars, he will tell you 401k accounts are dumb, savings accounts are dumb. Like
you know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess.
401k, they match for every dollar I put, they put $2 in, and they match it up. So that's free money. Like I can take it out.
Yeah, but you could do an investment that could make you even more free money. What about investing in multifamily properties, like apartment complexes and buildings? That's residual income.
That's where it's at. That's goals right there.
You're in the position too, man. Well, we all want. Next time we talk to you,
you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Next time we talk to you, we want to know that you did a multi-family complex investment. And when you tell me you got like 4 of those, I'm gonna be like, damn. Now I really want to be like thirsty. Now, Sarah, do you have a question for him? Because we probably got like 10 more minutes.
Biggest mentor.
My biggest mentor.
Yeah.
My biggest mentor would probably be my older brother. Like he's the one who molded me into the guy I am today. Like he kind of, like not forcefully, but just being just lead by action type thing. He was a guy who everyone respected, and everyone wanted to be around. Everyone wanted to hang around and be on his team. He was that guy, and I always wanted to be like that too. And he's the one who got me into playing football. He played volleyball. I followed behind him, played volleyball. And he played football. Then I wanted to play football just like him. Then he wanted to go to Florida State. I wanted to go to Miami. And he's been just pushing me. Even to this day, he still pushes me. Even still to this day.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for Thurston.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hey Thurston, I heard you talk about earlier about strong male role models, man. And I'm just curious, like what did you learn about being a better man from the field?
from the field.
Yeah.
Good question.
What didn't I learn from field? Never to give up. Being on the field, and the coaches yelling at you. We have 4 more runs, 4 more sprints, and you're dog tired. Your legs don't work anymore. And he's like, if you give up right now, you're giving up on your life. You can't give up. You can't give up. And just that's how it is. You can't. Whenever you're tired or whenever you run out of steam, you can't give up on things that you care about or dreams that you want to accomplish. You can never give up, because if you give up on yourself, then the world gives up on you. Nobody's gonna believe in you unless you believe in yourself. So it's been like a lot of coaches, a lot of players that just really help mold me and help make me the person I am today. It's crazy.
It's powerful, man. Thank you.
So that kind of goes along with the question I wanted to ask. Because I'm just starting to get back into exercise and training. So I want to know, like, how do you keep your body going? Like, when you're in pain, when you don't want to do it anymore, like, you play a contact sport, like, how do you keep yourself going?
Well, a lot of ice baths and, you have to recover. You have to treat your body right, or it could treat you right. But at the same time, you have to just gotta have strong. I don't want to say I just have the. I don't know.
You stumped them.
I gotta think more about that one.
Yes,
So how do I keep my body going? You said just when you're tired, when you don't want to go anymore.
Yeah, like, because you're an athlete, like, you don't really have the option of just saying, like, you know what, I don't feel like doing it. So how do you get your body to keep going, even though you may be in pain, you may not want to? Like, what do you do to overcome that?
Really you just gotta push yourself through. It's like more of a mind or a matter type thing, because once even though your body doesn't want to do it, like if you get yourself going, it'll be so much easier to finish out whatever you're going through. But the hardest part is just getting going. So once you get your mind over that, to get back going, or to get through to start that last set, or even though you're tired, everybody should be able to push it through. But just mind over matter type thing.
I turn the camera on, honestly. Like, if I know, like, when I'm at the gym and, like, my trainer tells me to, like, yo, like, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, and I'm getting tired, I put my live on, because I'm like, I know damn well that I got the camera on and I got people watching. There ain't no way I'm not going to do this set right. There's no
I like that.
I'm not.
I like that.
I swear, because the thing is, like, I love the impact that I've been creating and, like, the audience that I'm getting and the people that are following me, because, like, you guys don't realize it. Like, you guys pushed me to create a group to, like, want to get people together and push people. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I would have never done that if I didn't have, like, the crowd that I have on my team. And then it's like, when I put those live videos up, I see how many people are watching me. Like, all eyes on you. Like, all eyes on you. What you going to do when you got all eyes on you? You're going to give up like a little bitch. You're going to let everyone see you, like, not do that last set, not do that last squat. But you know damn well that if you got everyone watching you, they see, like, damn, she looks tired and I'm still pushing through. You're going to stay watching. You're going to be like, yo, like, you did that. And then that gets me going. Like, personally, that's what I do. Now, I do have 2 questions. One that's, like, directly, like, to answer, and then one's, like, kind of what you would say to the group. My first question is, I have a situation where I deal with a lot of friends, right? Mm-hmm. And how do you choose the friends that are really with you from the friends that are, like, really with you? And I guess I mean that, like, I'm sure you go out to eat a lot. I'm sure you go out with your friends a lot. Like, are your friends under the assumption that the position you're in now, that you have to take care of everything? And, like, do you get that feeling a lot? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are they just there for the money? And, like, do you give into it by just dishing out, like, paying for things or taking care of things? Or do you only do that when it comes to, like, your people? You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm asking?
Yeah. So I go by mindset. I don't owe anybody anything. Anything I do is just out of the kindness of my heart and my generosity. So with friends, I don't hang out with people or don't hang out with people because of things that I do for them, I'll hang out with them or not hang out with them based on what they're trying to do with their life, or based on what they stand for. Basically, if they're good friends, if they have good energy, if they're pushing forward, you can't have somebody around you that's just draining energy, draining money, draining that.
Yeah.
Those type of people are not what you want to surround yourself with. You surround yourself with people who are pushing forward and people who are motivated and loving and care about you. It's a different feeling, I guess. I feel like it doesn't matter how long you've known them either, because some of the people that you've known forever could definitely be draining. And
I guess that's my question. Like, I get it. Like, you're always going to surround yourself around the people you want, but have you ever come around people that, like, damn, like, you've been so close with, and now that you're in the position you're in, like, they have different expectations of you? Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, those friends that are like, I don't know, like me, for example, I have friends sometimes that I go out with, and, like, they legitimately think I got it like that. Like, they will literally make a comment like, oh, you got it, and, like, really mean it. And, like, I'll kind of look like, I don't really got it like that. You know, like, do you ever come across that situation where your friends, like, you feel like you've been where you've had to distance yourself because some friends are trying to take advantage of, like, the position you're in? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, but at the same time, I have no problem saying no at all. I have no problem saying no. And if I say no and you feel some type of way, that shows type of person
you are.
Because I don't owe you anything. If I decide to, if I say, hey, come out, drinks on me, that's out of my generosity and my heart. But you just coming out just expecting and feeling entitled to what I accomplished and things that I earned, that's nah. You gotta
Technical foul.
Yeah. I have no problem with isolating myself. Sometimes solidarity, like just being alone, your own thoughts and your own.
Is it lonely at the top?
Straight up.
I'm not at the top. I don't think I'll ever be at the top. I don't think I'll ever be at the top of my expectations are just ever growing. Ever. I have one coach who used to tell me, when you through learning, you through, basically. So I used to get like in nerd mode and read every page of the playbook and just know everything. And then I'd be like, hey, coach, I already know that. I know that play. I know what they're gonna do there. And he's told me, listen, set me down. When you're through learning, you're through. And then it was just, there's always so much more to learn. There's always so much more to see. There's always so much more to smell or touch. It's a lot of life out there.
Cool. So I'm gonna wrap it up with one question. For all of us in the group, what would you say? How can I say this? What's the best advice that you would give us all to keep like chasing our dreams? Like, what would be your solitude of like, this is the best advice that I can give you guys? Like, you're speaking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, you're speaking to 10 of us, okay? And for some of us, this may be like a life-changing thing because, like I said, not a lot of people get an opportunity. I know that you probably don't think of yourself as a big NFL star, but like this is kind of a little life-changing for people because now they get to speak to someone in your caliber, you know? So what advice would you give us for a tip for life? Like what for our dreams, like chasing our dreams? What value would you leave us with?
What would I leave y'all with? Chasing your dreams, your life.
Sorry.
I would say just live with no regret. Just try to especially with football. A lot of my life lessons come from football. So if I keep referring back to football, just you gotta bear with me. But like we have a saying, just leave everything on the field. Just don't ever leave the field knowing that, damn, I could have played harder in 2 or 3 or more of those plays, or I could have did that more. No. And I feel like you should do that with life. Like with just you don't want to be 70 years old and be like, damn, I wish I did that. I wish I tried. I wish I jumped off the ledge to try and I took that leap to try and start that business. I took that leap to try and make that investment to see. Don't have any regrets, like, because especially if you got a lot more years ahead of you, whatever mistake you make, you can always bounce back. You can always bounce back. Like that's what life's about. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just live with no regrets. Don't leave anything on the field.
Regrets or regrets?
Nah, regrets.
Yeah.
With A.
Cool.
I like
All
that.
right, man. Well, listen, I really appreciate that you even came on here. Like, honestly, this means the world to me because I got to come through for them. I don't think they knew that I was 100% when I'm like, yo, I got an NFL player that's going to get on this call. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, I got an NFL player. I'm telling you. So I'm happy that you pulled through for me. I really appreciate your time. Hopefully this isn't the last time you can, speak to us. Hopefully the next time you speak to us too, I got a real bigger group. What I want to do is just take one group pic, you guys. So if you guys want to look at the camera real quick, and then I'll tag his Instagram on here. So you guys, if you want, so you guys can go follow him. Just don't be weird, you guys, and message him every day and stuff. I'm just saying it now. Don't message him every day, bothering him. You can follow him. Let me do it right now. Okay, everyone ready for the pic? 1, 2. Yeah, there you go. All right, one more though. This week, I got to do a live call with Thurston. Thurston's a free agent right now. I got my Empower group with me. You guys give me a shout real quick. Let's go. Give me a let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Let's
All right.
go.
Well, I appreciate you guys. You guys know that I'm going to send you guys a weekly email. I would love to hear some feedback on how you guys like the call. And then one thing that I want all you guys to do, I want all of you guys to take a picture, post it, and get people wondering what the hell's in this Empower group.
Definitely.
Get it.
All right,
And
guys.
I appreciate you, Thurston. Seriously, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate you guys for sitting here.
Thank you, man. Thank you, T.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. I'm kind of shy sometimes, so I'm sorry if I don't know.
I kind of put him on the spot asking him to, so it's all good. Everyone in here is kind of shy too. Like, as you can see, like, I keep talking the whole damn time because I got to keep them going.
That's true.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, man. Thank you.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night, great weekend. Make sure you post about the Empower. And if you could give us a shout, Thurston, that'd be cool. I don't know if you can because of I don't know how NFL players work out, if you could post it or you can't. But if you could give us a shout, that'd be really appreciative.
All right, cool. I'll let you know.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, end the meeting and send me the recording, please.